I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stay.
Good afternoon, Common Sense Conservatives. Daryl Valerie, the Common Sense Conservative, coming to you today. Talk to you about a couple of things, but first, obviously, we're going to talk about the upcoming elections tomorrow. Let me see if I can get this right. And I'm doing this from the my studio office now, so I'm able to look at this a little bit better here. FM Kuzak is watching. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you tuning in here. I'm calling the election tomorrow President Trump's first step in completing the rebooting of our judicial department, because that's what's really going on, people. Since President Trump's become president, he's been not only battling what we've been calling the dark party or what have you. He's been battling these people. Some of them, we call them establishment also. Some of them are, all of the Democrats are establishment. Our rhinos, the Democrats that were infiltrated into our party. Something that we've never been able to do. We've never infiltrated a Republican into the Democrat Party. But think about that, folks. What kind of living hell would that be? That would be the best undercover operation of all times. Of course, we'd have to find somebody that was schizophrenic or bipolar or one of these imagined diseases. That happened before when I'm going live. But hey, always good when the studio is getting a phone call. I'll have to call that number back. Anyway. We've never infiltrated the Democrat Party. Can you imagine a conservative having to go in amongst Maxine Waters, Sheila Jackson Lee, Al Green, Ellison, Nancy Pelosi, Biden, and have to pretend that you believe what they believe? Woo! Talk about a hell of an assignment. There's not an actor in Hollywood could pull that one off. And an actor is somebody that is so damn good at lying that they can convince themselves that they're telling the truth. That's what an actor is, folks. And before I get off of that and stuff, I've been wanting to mention that all week. It's been a minute since I got back on here and stuff. I've been laid up with kidney stone, or I was thinking it was a back ailment and stuff, but I was on my back for about a week here, guys, so I'm back now and stuff. Boy, when your back is hurting or kidney stone, it's kind of hard to tell which it is. Man, it makes you feel real old and stuff. And I'm a very young 60. Anyway, Hollyweird, these people, and excuse my tangents. Everybody knows on the forum I hate tangents, but let's talk about that. This is something I've been thinking about all week too. What is it that they have in Hollywood on these people that can make some of these people come out and say some of the most absurd stuff? I mean, these people have lots of money, but obviously the people who run Hollywood, and it is run, that's a menagerie, that's a circus, that's a carny sideshow that's run with a bunch of freaks. Okay, this thing is, when you're doing these live things, dude, this iPhone and stuff, it's sitting here telling me I've got a voicemail, like I need to know that. Anyway, so I've got something partially blocking my face. Good thing I'm not one of these Hollywood egomaniacs and stuff. I'd be distraught, but my face is being blocked. Anyway, these circus freaks, the De Niros, the big nose, big schnoz, what's the singer lady's name? Barbara Streisand, Cher, whatever that thing is now. Cher even creates mixed up people. These people, I am more than sure that not all of them believe what they say they're believing and stuff. But when they push a button or make a phone call, these people, just like that, boom, somebody popped a quarter into the monkey grinder, or gave the monkey grinder a quarter, and he starts cranking, and that little monkey starts jumping and singing and clanging the little cymbals and what have you. These are our Hollywood quote unquote celebrities. These people have to do this. Some of them do it willingly now, but these people have to do this, or they don't get the next contract, they don't get the next movie, and these people are egomaniacs and stuff. The thought of them having to move out of the hills or out of Beverly Hills or out of Laguna Beach or wherever these, Malibu, the thought of them having to move out of Malibu and losing that status and that cliche, I'm a Hollywood star thing, a lot of them would probably just go ahead and eat a gun. Some of them have done it. I think right now they're preferring to hang themselves in closets, half naked. But then again, I think some of those are set up. Anthony Bourdain. What did you know, my friend? And, well, you've been knowing it for a while, but what were you about to say? Clinton's got deep reaches, not just in politics, but also into Hollywood. So this election coming up tomorrow, and I am voting tomorrow on election day. I normally vote early, cast my votes early, but I'm just really excited about getting out, going to the polls, and watching the people and gauging the temperature of the room, the feel, the expressions. Actually, I can't wait to see the conservative voice of America, the heartland of America. The heartland exists not just in geographical heartland. The heartland means the heart of America. It's coming out tomorrow. It's going to be on the streets, and it's beautiful. Just think about that. All the beautiful, I'm a single guy, guys, so I'm going to say it. All of the beautiful conservative women of America will be out on the streets of America tomorrow. Who the hell doesn't want to get out there and see that? I know I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be smiling all day long. Probably going to go to the polls early. May even do a live thing from the poll site. Pretty sure I'm going to have to get off property or something like that. I'm excited. Just found out where my new voting precinct is. So we're going to do all of that tomorrow. Now, I'm sitting in the studio, so now I can refer to a few notes here and stuff to see what else I said I was going to talk about. Rebooting the judicial department. That's what President Trump is doing. It's taken a while and stuff because this dark state has been undermining and fighting him tooth and nail every step of the way since he was named the presumptive president or the nominee. While we were trying to get Obama out and fumigate the place so it would make it suitable for Mr. and Mrs. Trump to be living in, or President Trump and Mrs. First Lady Trump to be living in the White House. I can imagine that really needed to be cleaned. Okay, so that's going to be rebooted. It's still an ongoing battle, folks, because Obama had definitely put some people in key places in the Justice Department, in the FBI, in the CIA, and some of these other agencies with the acronyms, in judge posts and judicial posts and stuff, so that every time we're trying to get something done and stuff, one of these idiot liberal appointees of Obama will pop up and try to throw a monkey wrench into the equation here. So we're getting conservative judges put into place. Every time I think about it, every morning I wake up, this president of ours, my God, and I get tweets every morning. I get to look at them, and the guy just makes me smile. I'm going to talk to you here about vetting for the forum here in a minute and stuff. And one of the things I always use and stuff is when somebody's trying to come into the forum and they'll say something stupid like, well, I love President Trump, but I wish he would back off on his tweets, or would say something negative about his tweets because they can't handle the man speaking the truth and speaking his mind. It's like you become president of the United States and you're supposed to speak PC and only say things that a politician should say or something like that. One of the things I love about the man is that he speaks his heart, he speaks his mind, he speaks the truth. The man speaks his feelings. I can believe a man that speaks off of the cuff. Hell, I'm one of those guys. So maybe that's why I'm loving the hell out of him. Some people love me. Some people can't handle it because a lot of people can't handle the cold, hard truth. And that's the only thing I deliver, folks. I'm not good at lying. If I was good at lying, I'd be in Hollywood with De Niro. That's a hell of a way to make money. But like I said, you've got to truly believe your own lie. You have to lie so well that you can fool yourself. That's what an actor is. Now, this is with our obvious exceptions in Hollywood, the good guys out there who have to keep more or less a low profile, especially if their careers are just starting. But many Hollywood stars are coming out, and these are the brave people. God bless them. God bless them for speaking out. What else I want to speak about here? Our vetting process. I kept a couple of things on the. I'm able to go on the forum right here and stuff. I kept a couple of things here I'm going to show you. Let's see. Yeah. Here's Common Sense Conservatives right here. We got a couple of people that want to come in. Now I'm going to tell you why. I kept a couple here that's not going to come in. We got a guy here, Mr. Tony Maniaci. I want to say Mancini, but Maniacl. Oh, okay. No, that's not. Maniaci wants to come in, and he answers the questions like, what is your position on President Trump? He says, I love and support President Trump. Okay, that's good. Do you support Senator Cruz? Do you support Senator Ted Cruz? And his answer on that is, I think Senator Cruz has been a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Now, I love the fact that he supports President Trump. But the fact that he just called Senator Cruz a wolf in sheep's clothing just automatically tells me we're not talking to somebody that's really that bright. And I love people. I would love this forum to have 50,000 great conservatives in it. But what do we have right now? We've got somewhere just short of what? Let me hit this thing again. Where are we at, guys? I'm on my optional server browser here. 6,868 members. Okay? I don't know how many of you are aware and stuff, but the people that we haven't allowed in and the people that we booted come close about 4,000 or 5,000 members. We got a lot of people that want to get in that don't fit in. This is going to be one of those guys. Really close, but no cigar. I'm sorry. I think he has been a wolf in sheep's clothing. We're going to decline you. Okay. Now I got another guy here. Luther Mays. Just requested 2 hours ago. He's a member of 39 groups. On President Trump. He says, I'm for him. He says, I'm a conservative when I got the little blurb here about why are you trying to come in here if you don't really believe conservative things or your forum doesn't post it. Okay. Do you support Senator Ted Cruz? No, he is a rhino, but have to vote for him. Red. Okay. Everybody that knows me knows when Senator Cruz came out and was supporting H-1B, this bill that allowed for foreign nationals to come in and work in America, tech jobs and stuff like that, the Indian techie guys and whatever like that. I came out against that. And I'm not for anything that's going to promote people from foreign nations to come in and take jobs in America, because we have universities in America and the universities can be instructed to educate the people we have to fill those jobs. So that's bullshit. And I came out and I got on my senator about that, and I even made sure that he understood what my feelings were on that. But to call Senator Ted Cruz a rhino, you literally have to be out of your damn mind. The man has the most conservative acting guy in Congress. Anybody that calls this man a rhino is either a damn fool or a fake. And this has been one of my pet peeves and stuff. I will not bring you into this forum if you're sitting there and you're an only cruiser, or you still got your little feelings and your panties in a wad and stuff because he didn't become president. He was my first choice for president. But I am damn glad and ridiculously happy that I was wrong about President Trump, because this man is fantastic. I would take a bullet from our president. 8 years is not going to be long enough of this man. Okay, the sacrifices he and his family have made for this country should not go unrewarded, and it should be thought about every day. Hell, if President Trump was a Democrat, they'd be talking about how he doesn't accept a salary. They'd be talking about it every 5 minutes on CNN and MSNBC. So, this guy, Mr. Luther Mays, declined, sir. I'm sorry. We want members, but we want members that fit into this forum, because I promised this forum was going to be a group of solid conservatives and a place where people could come and have discussions with people who actually know what the hell they're talking about and what's going on. Okay? Very proud of that. We might be a small group, but we're a very well-informed group. And we're a very special group. So, all my forum members, pat yourselves on the back. Miss Susie Compton, I can hear you singing accolades to me and stuff, but like I said yesterday and stuff, we're only as good as the sum of all our pieces. Okay? Me and about 14, 15 other members that I've chosen, because I know these people, I know their politics, and I know they've expressed the willingness to step forward here and help me administer this forum. Without these people and stuff, this forum couldn't function the way it does, because we have to keep the riffraff out. We have to keep the trash out. And when I say that, I'm kind of being redundant. We got to keep the Democrats out. They love screwing shit up. If you don't believe me, go to 3rd Ward or 5th Ward here in Houston, or any black neighborhood or minority neighborhood or minority city, and take a look around. Go to the south and the west side of Chicago and go for a late night stroll. This is what Democrats do. They screw shit up. Why do they do this? Because they have to. They can't exist without victims. If they fix the south and the west side of Chicago, those people would probably stop voting for him, because the only reason those people vote for him is because they're desperate and they're grasping for straws. And the only people that's running out there, and this is no swipe at my party, but you'd be a damn fool to go campaign where you know you have no chance in hell of getting a vote. I get looked at crazy. I go bike riding, and I ride through TSU campus over here. That's the black campus in Houston. Texas Southern University. I call it Texas Sorry University. I ride through there on my bike, and I get some of the craziest looks. I get sneers. I get everything short of a threat riding through there. I was riding through there last week. They had student body out there, some kind of outdoor meeting or rally or something, and they had some young ladies of color on the microphone speaking about people being victims. They brought them in from Canada to teach the 3rd Ward victims, or the TSU campus victims, because some of those people come from other parts of the country to go to this university. It's a university that, if you could spell your name and stuff, you're probably overqualified to be accepted on that campus. anything and everything can get into Texas Southern University. I lost my point here a little bit, but talking back about vetting people. We're not going to be ever going to be a group for everybody. Don't want to be. I started this forum years ago. I was a member of a forum, a guy out in Sacramento, California. Black conservative something or another and stuff. And there was some good stuff in there and stuff, but I kept getting into fights with liberals in a black conservative forum. Susie was a member. I think Cora was a member. One day it came to a head because I have this thing. I grew up black in America, but I didn't grow up being a color. My mother and father taught us that we were Americans. My mother and father taught us that we were human beings, that we were individuals, that we could do anything we wanted to, and the sky was the limit. So I didn't grow up being a damn victim, even though I did grow up thinking I was black. There's nothing wrong with being black. Just don't be a... Anyway. Oh, funny story. One of my lady friends that I dated years ago, saw her again here recently, and I reached out wanting to get with her, go out with her again. She kept ignoring me. So I finally texted a little something to her, and I went a little overboard because I just wanted to kind of shock her to get her attention. She responded that what I said was inappropriate, and it really was, but I got her attention, guys. Anyway, then I went on with it and told her, hey, why don't we get back together, blah, 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 and stuff like that. This lady told me that, how did she put it? Oh, something about she doesn't, why don't I go out and look for a nationalist? That's what she said. So it went political right there. And then she told me that she has to deal with discrimination at her job. Hell, last I saw her job was working in the criminal justice department and stuff. I think she was a secretary, probation officer, something like that. So, hell, she works at a place that's designed to keep people under a boot or something like that and stuff. You're dealing with freaking criminals and stuff. It's not exactly the most ideal place that you would think of having employment and stuff. There's not going to be a whole bunch of great happy endings around that place. But anyway, the lady rejected me because I'm conservative. Happened many a time. I grew up loving black women because I thought I was black. Nah, maybe that's not it. Could be. Anyway, because of this, try dating a sister girl in America and let her know that you're Republican. It does not work. It's not gonna. They get mad. Trust me, I know this from personal experience. My former people, you should judge, like Dr. King said, on content of character. And for God's sake, I don't judge women based on whether or not they're a Democrat or a Republican or a crazy ass libertarian. Judge them like guys judge. Hey, she's a beautiful lady, beautiful figure, beautiful face. Talk to her, and she's an intelligent lady. That's what I see. I'm not like, hey, excuse me, are you a Republican or are you a Democrat? Oh, you're a Democrat? Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Kind of silliness is that? Two of the biggest political pundits in the United States right now. What's his name? Carver. Him and his wife. He's a Democrat and she's a Republican. Silly people. Silly people. Anyway, everybody that hasn't voted early, get out and vote tomorrow. If you're in Houston and you're in my precinct over here close to the Museum District, look for me. I'll be the guy with the MAGA hat with the big smiles. making sure that no idiot Democrat comes and tries to knock my hat off. If he does and stuff, you will probably see something about that in the news and stuff, and it won't be because I'm sitting and watching. Nobody's going to get away with that one, guys. Okay, I want somebody to try to knock my MAGA hat off. So, as in closing, prayers always going out to my president, the first lady, the family, all of my common sense conservative family, and everybody else. Keep me in your prayers. Go to the YouTube channel, see the Common Sense Conservative, pitch in, do what you can. I love all you guys. Let me know what's going on the forum. All right? I went a little bit long this time, but let me get off of here. God bless.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.